Hello and welcome to my knife channel. Well, I got in some more Rough Riders, all of these from eBay, and we're about to see the advantage or disadvantage of going through eBay. This knife that I got in, mainly because I saw a review and I like the Riders of the silver screen and everything. Looks kind of funky up here, you know, there's like a little chunk over there, but when you get over on the other side, that's when you really notice it. See all that brass in there? Let me see if I can zoom it in. See that? I mean, that was put on the underside of the cover, and then it was pinned in, possibly glued in. So, and on this other side, you can see kind of like the same thing in the original artwork that I've seen on this. Not the original, but of other pictures I've seen. There's a little tree going up here. This looks like glue, like fingerprint, you know, and stuff like that. The bottom here is pretty crisp and nicely done, and you could live with it if this side was the side that you were presenting, because it could look like dust up in the air and stuff. You know, it doesn't really mess it up. But when you turn to the other side and you start seeing this, like I said, it just depends on how you hit it in the light and everything, but you can definitely see there was chunks of this brass lying around, and when they slapped it together, no one noticed it. No one there, you know, whatever quality control. And it's bad too, because it's a great knife, excuse me, otherwise a really solid, snappy stop to it. Pretty strong pull. Nice, you know, reverse frosting and everything. Very nice walk and talk on it. Nice clip point blade there, little whip and everything. See that? And the sword. It's pretty cool. Very cool little knife. But other than that, so anyways, I'm not going to mention the eBay seller's name. I've done a lot of business with them, and I sent photographs and a message to him, and we'll see how he responds to that. If he wants me to send it back, or you know, whatever is going to happen out of that. I know what I would have done with Smoky Mountain. I would have just done the same thing, send them photographs, sent this, and see what they respond to. So that's, like I said, I don't want to say the person's name or the seller's name, because I don't want to give him a bad rap or, you know, rep or anything like that. So I'll just leave his name out of it for now. But if he gives me good customer service, then I'll mention something. And if it gets a lousy customer service, I'll mention that also, you know. But my intention is not really to slam a knife seller. It's just more to let you know that because you're paying a lower price, this one's like a little over $15 per knife. This would turn it into a work knife, but this is more of a display knife, you know, the way it's set up. Anyway, we have another issue here with this Congress, which is kind of unusual. We have rust. Now I can hit it with a, this is from a different seller, but you can see the rust right there. And yeah, it's a stainless steel blade, but stainless doesn't mean it's 100% stainless. There's not much on this one. It's really hard to get to this. See, nail neck here. Just a little bit. Let me zoom this guy up. This blade's alright. That one's alright, just a little watermark. You know, like I said, that's no big deal. This you can live with, because like I said, it's just a little bit over here. Probably this is storage. It came stored in the plastic. But this is the pink lemonade. See, this side bolster it's kind of like wheat pink lemonade in there, and then all of a sudden, wow, there's where all, you need to mix this up more. There's where all your lemonade juice went onto one side. Anyways, this is a cool little design. It's a Congress. And yeah, I got that one. And then this guy, this one came in a nice little Copper Series box. You think, wow, it's going to be big. And I didn't really, I knew it was going to be a small knife, but I didn't know how small. And then you open it up and it's hiding in there. It's a tiny, tiny little knife. It's a 3-finger knife, even for me. I mean, you can put basically 3 fingers on it. You can try to get 4 on there. I guess I could nest them if I go all the way up into the choil, but if you're using it like this, just a 3-finger knife. If you like this, for me, I guess I could get 4 fingers in it, but it's really, one is 3.5 for me, anyways. Cool little knife. I love the copper bolsters on them. It's got a fairly strong lock back on it, but not cold steel triad strong. Not that hard. But yeah, this is a cool little like box knife or whatever you want to use it for. Nice little small design. And going along with the small scale is a mini canoe. Get this ruler over here so you can see approximate size. Oh, sorry, this thing's bouncing around. But yeah, these are all fairly small knives, except for this guy. This one I already weighed. Oh man, this bouncy thing is just bouncing around like crazy. This one is 4.5 ounces. I haven't weighed these other ones. But this little mini canoe, what I like about it is the long match strike pull. And it's a very small size also. It's a little 3-bladed. This one's got a little bit more palm swell in it to it, but really, they're basically the same overall size. You get a little bit, you get a shorter blade, but you get a fatter belly on it. I'd probably go with this if I was going to go with a small knife, because you have two nice, got this little pin blade. You can save this for your super sharp stuff, and this is your general work. However you want to use it. No half stop that I can tell. Nope. We'll see one up there. Anyway, pretty cool little knives. This one's nice though. I really like it. It's big enough that you can do a little bit with it, like a little scalpel, like a little box knife. You know, you just want to cut just a paper. You could probably cut one of those straps, but that, you know, the plastic straps on the pallets and stuff. But nice little knife. Cool little knife. Like I said, I would have been happy with all of them except for the speckles, the unexpected speckles. You really don't notice it too much until you start looking at it, which you would if you know, that's the whole purpose of acrylic, so you can see down in there. And you would think that, you know, the person putting the pins in them would go, huh, I wonder if that brass should be in there. I mean, you know, even the lowest intelligent person, lowest paid person, maybe pay had something to do with it, I don't know. But even then, if you're assembling this and you're banging down the pins, it seems like you would notice that, even if you didn't read English. But other than that, it's a great knife, like I said. I really like the, how it's got probably like a 6 on the pull, and it's got kind of a nice hollow sort of space. See, like if this thing's got frosting and it's got artwork on it, most times it's going to be a display blade. You know, you're not, if the guy says, send it back to me or whatever, I'll just probably wind up keeping this one and just saying, nah, that's alright, you know, and I'll just keep it and get another one eventually. And I will get another one because, like I said, it's a very nice size, kind of like a cigar shape type of knife. I think they call it a moose pattern, but I don't know if that's really a moose, or maybe they called it a trapper. But it's pretty good anyway. I like it. Very nice knife. Sturdy. Pretty cool. The only defect I saw on, like this one, also the one that had rust, is a little bit of a space on this back scale right here. Like I said, you're not paying much for these knives, so you can't really look at them and just get super critical. Even an older knife pattern that's been discontinued, you know, something like this, it's going to wear off normally anyway, but I'm going to hit it with some steel wool or something, shine it up a little bit. Same with on the blade. They're no big deal. Now, if I'd have paid $150 for it, yeah, I'd have been livid, but I'd have gotten my money back one way or another. Oh, sorry, this earthquake going on. So there you go. Just a few more little Rough Riders in. Hope you enjoyed that, and have a nice day.